Now, one of the things I do every year, I will sponsor at least two bills that have been brought to me by our youth. And so last year it was about making sure our schools had free menstrual products. And it was so great because we were having these conversations, and going to your point when you talked about postpartum healthcare access, it was the same thing. We had these hearings where these girls would come in and talk about having their period in class and running to the bathroom and using paper towels and you could see the comfort level just kind of go, and a lot of the men didn't know how to respond. And this was a bill, and during the process, we had actually a Republican male put a amendment on that limits it to like 20% of the bathrooms. And I remember me telling some of the Republican women, I'm like, how are they supposed to know which of the 20% of the bathrooms have the tampons? And this Republican woman marched in and she said, I told all the men to sit down and I told them that we're pulling off the amendment and everyone's voting for this bill. It went off the Senate floor with a unanimous vote. And the only reason it happened is because there were also Republican women who stood up and said, this is ridiculous. This is not the way it works in reality. You cannot be running around the halls of your school trying to find the 20% of bathrooms that have sanitary pads. And so, it is a different conversation when women are elevated. I will say my office did get creative, and we did put a little tampon with googly eyes and pipe cleaners and decorate and put them on all the senators, only the Democrats' desk, for a reminder as to why this bill was important. And I still had a couple of male colleagues who have children say, oh, is this candy? I'm like, no, it's a tampon. But you have to normalize the human body. You have to normalize menstruation and understand that. And you cannot have fun like this if you don't have women in the Senate who are trying to normalize the human body.